Hello everyone, this is VTM Group with you. We have a review today, an actuator that comes with a fascinating mechanism. This is the actuator Holset. Let's head to the main menu. Holset actuator, with a number such as this one. In today's video, we will explore a few key points regarding this actuator. From one perspective, it's merely a test. On the other hand, this is his reset and adaptation. Let's start. Entering Holset actuator. We need to pick a cable for this actuator, and this cable is the one that fits with the number 6. After looking at the actuator number, I confirmed it is 24 volts. Thus, we won't need a 24 to 12 volt converter. And we hook it up. We can see various choices we can select from. This is basically a test to adjust the actuator and examine how it functions throughout its range. There is an option to reset it, which means to reset the extreme position that has been set in its programming. You can use the install function. This is the option when the actuator is completely removed from the turbo. Nothing restricts it, and in order for it to find its zero position, the reference point that is embedded within it. This function is used, and it is the Calibrate function. Today, we will look at test, reset, and calibrate. The install option is unnecessary. We can simply use a combination of reset and calibrate. Should the actuator have been located on the turbo or, as is the case here, is initially in a position where its zero point can be established, this is the situation. Let's start with the test function. Now we see that the actuator is moving. Here we are controlling it. We'll leave it in a middle position like this. We stop it. No, let's not stop. We'll leave it in the middle position. For example, we have exited. Now we want to reset the internal settings that are stored within it. For example, we just received this actuator, or the turbo has changed in some way, or we want to adjust it. We select the reset function. We initiate it. In this scenario, the actuator has reached the zero point, the extreme position. The reset function runs. You return to the main menu. If we now go to the test menu, we see that there is no reverse setting. If we try to control it, we notice that nothing occurs, which means the cell is reset at the extreme positions. We exit from here and go to the Calibrate function. Let's run it. We can observe that the actuator has moved to one end position, locked it in, then moved to the other end position, locked that one too, and subsequently stopped its movement. Calibrate OK was displayed, and you went back to the main menu. Let's go back to test mode. And we can see that a position value is now displayed. And we have the ability to manage the actuator. Therefore, this actuator has successfully adapted to the end stops that we have mechanically created in this location. Similarly, in automatic mode, we can see that it will now travel between the end positions. This overview is finished. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments to this video. We'll be happy to respond if your questions are about actuators, if your questions pertain to actuators. Please subscribe to our channel. We aim to share only relevant information for our testers' users. In this instance, we looked at Holset actuator in this version and the ATP-2000 tester.